Joe, it's going to be an emotional last game at Odsal against the Sheffield Eagles on Sunday.
Yeah, it is. I've been here 4 years now. Well, this is my 4th season here, so it's a bit like home. So yeah, it's going to be a big send off to sort of an iconic stadium within our game. Yeah.
Do you feel like an adopted Bradfordian then after you've been here at the club for so long?
Oh yeah, it's been a long time. I've played a lot of games here now, so it's sort of, other than London, this is it's my rugby league sort of memories at Odsal. So yeah, it's going to be a big day.
And during your time at the club, Joe, you've been through so much, probably most than what many other players would experience in a rugby league career.
Yeah, I have. It's been a lot of ups and a lot of downs as well. So it's been a bit of an emotional sort of roller coaster the last 3-4 years with everything that's happened. So hopefully we can finish on a high on the weekend and give it the send off it deserves.
Obviously, there's a large homegrown element within the side. You're very close to people like Elliot Minchella, Ethan Ryan, Brandon Pickersgill, Bradford-born players, so you can understand that it's going to mean a little bit more to them.
Yeah, definitely, and I think everyone in the squad appreciates that, and you can see how much it means to them week in, week out. And when the news came out, how sort of gutted everyone was, and especially them boys. It's going to be a big change next year for them lads especially.
On the game against Sheffield, the season's still alive, however slim that possibility may be. There's still an outside chance that Batley could beat Featherstone and Bradford beat Sheffield. It's going to go down to the last game of the season against Rochdale.
Yeah, all we can do is what's within our control. Take the next 2 games as they come, and hope there's a fighting chance and just play for everything that we can. So that's what we intend to do. We know that Sheffield's going to be a massive test itself this weekend, so we're not going to be looking at results elsewhere. We've just got that job to do first.
You've just had a week off. Is it fair to say that that's come at the wrong time after those back-to-back wins against Barrow and Dewsbury?
It could be, but I could use it as a positive as well. We've had a lot of time to sort of clear our heads, especially with all the stuff that's been going on, and sort of get ourselves back in the right nick and the right shape for these last 2. So it could work either way, but fingers crossed we carry that form that we've had the last few weeks into these last 2 games.
You mentioned some of the stuff that's gone in the background. Is it difficult to shield that out sometimes?
Yeah, but it's happened before, yeah. We've been through stuff before, so dealing with it sort of comes as a second nature now. But it's just, we've got to sort of brush it to one side. We've got a job to do the next 2 weeks, so we're going to do it as best we can.
You're heading into double figures. In fact, I think you're in double figures now, Joe, since you come back after your injury. How do you assess your performance?
I'm fairly pleased, especially the first few. A couple of games, a few off days, but to be expected. I haven't played a lot of rugby this year, so the last sort of 9-10 games I've been fairly pleased with, so I can't complain on that front, and hopefully I can carry that form on to next year as well now.
And that's the thing, you're under contract for next year, and you're showing now what the club have effectively missed in that opening part of the season.
Yeah, and I just want to do my job for the team, and that's sort of that's what I'm paid to do. So that's what I've got to do for the boys, and to sort of see rewards of that and getting a few good wins, and sort of turning a bit of form around. It's been quite rewarding for me, yeah.
And just finally, Joe, obviously Sunday is going to be emotional for the city of Bradford. It'd be great if Odsal were full one last time.
Yeah, definitely, and I've had that many messages asking for tickets and stuff already, so hopefully then people turn up in their numbers and give it a good send off, the send off that it deserves.